Hello, hello, my frizzy friends. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Surprise. Here I am. So let me know when you guys pop in with me. I know that this is unscheduled. I just sort of threw it up. I figured, you know what, I got an hour between appointments, so I figured this is as good a time as any to go live today since it's not our regularly scheduled live that we normally do in the mornings. So let me know if you guys are finding me. Make sure to say hi in the chat. I'm just pulling it up here as well. Melissa G is in the house. Grammy Reed is here. Lisa H is here. All right. It looks like it did schedule. Sweet. All right. Perfect. So it is live. Good stuff. So I'll bring that up here. Hi, Coupon Panda. Tambi, right? How's it going? Good to see ya. I'm kind of not, like, I would pretty much was just talking to members on Discord and said, hey, I could go live now. Is that a good time? So I'm not really set up like I normally am, but that's okay. I figure we'll just hang out while I'm looking around for stuff and see what everybody's up to. Hi, Amber. How's it going? What you working on? Are you back home yet? Or are you still out with your family on your trip? So, I need to test the sprout pattern. So I've got my sprout red, my strawberry red here. Yes, we miss Amber in the morning for sure. I know. I'm like totally thrown off this week, Amber. You're not allowed to go on vacation. Because you usually, like, you keep me tending to task in the morning because I'm usually like, all right, I catch you when I start getting ready or when I'm just about starting to get ready for the day, and then switch to making lunches. And so, yeah, I don't have you to keep me on task. You're home on Saturday. Very cool. Good stuff. So let's see. Since we last spoke, yesterday we had James had his basketball practice, and I was so extremely proud of him. He had taken somebody had kicked him at one point, kind of in that spot between your kneecap and like the side of your knees. It's like in that not funny bone spot on the side, you know, but it really, really hurt. I know it's not the same. And we're trying to like kind of check in Discord, but it's not the same. But yeah, so he got hurt. He came and sat down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he still has, 20 minutes left of class, 25 minutes left of practice. I thought he wasn't going to get back up and keep going. And after he sat for a few minutes, he did. He got up, he got back in there, and then he got hurt one more time. And he got back up again. But this time he was like, had the ball. Somebody was trying to knock it out of his hand and knocked it up, and it smacked him right in the face. He's like, I got slapped in the face, Mom. I'm like, intentionally? Because I missed it, So, hi, Arlena. Welcome in. Mandy's here. Hello, Mandy. How's it going? Yeah, I got, and then, of course, me being me, I thought I had 3 appointments today. Juju needed to go in my car since it still has the check engine light on. But we went to a specialty mini, it's a Mini Cooper S. So we went to a special one that handles them. So hopefully the mechanic won't say, I just don't know, because we've taken it twice to this other place. Hi, Margaret. How's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, this isn't the normally scheduled program. I know I had said maybe between 2 and 3, but Lizzie was doing stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't want to just sit here waiting for you to finish what you're doing. So I'm just going to go live now. That way I'm not like in a rush. I still have to take the kittens in for some of the shots that they need to get. I shouldn't say it too loud because I got Pie sleeping over here. She'll hear me. But yeah, so we took the mini in, and then I thought, oh, I got James's appointment. So I kept him home from school, at least for the first part of the day. And, I called them because I was running like, 5-10 minutes late. So I called the dentist and said, oh, I'm just running 5-10 minutes late. And she says, and which, are you an ortho, like orthodontist? I says, yeah. And she goes, you're not on the schedule for today. Hang on a sec. It's next week. So, oops. I got the day right. It's a Thursday, but not the right week. So I'll have to pull him out again next week. And then I said dentist this time. So maybe next time I'll say orthodontist. So it doesn't look as obvious. Got your first jelly roll panel done. Now I am working on the shawl for all. Nice. That's awesome. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? What are you up to? And Camille's in the house. That was the other thing. I was thinking if I went on live between 2 and 3 or even at 3. Hi, Lana Banana. I'm so sorry. I would have messaged you too because I usually message and say, hey, I'm going live. But I just sort of popped in. Everybody was like, yeah, do it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, it's nice to see some, because I know some of you can't make the morning, so it's nice to see you guys. But yeah. So James was happy about it though. I had said we'd be back by 11, and even though I could have gotten him there probably by 10:15, 10:30, he wanted me to take him to Starbucks, and he's like, Mom, they don't expect me till 11. I'm like, well, all right. You just finished working? 15 more minutes of work. Well, hopefully we can just keep you company, right? And then we'll all be good. All right, let's see if I can find, I think I put the sprout pattern in the same journal thing that I have for our gift-aways, which I'm still putting together. I still wanted to, thank you, Kimberly. I cut them myself. I actually cut my hair too, but you can't really tell it's in a ponytail. And Sally's in the house, busy cleaning and lurking. That's okay. That's all right. I did my house cleaning this week as well. So not that you can tell, I house cleaned on Monday, and then Tuesday we had Taco Tuesday. So my nephews come over, and it just never quite looks as clean as it did beforehand. I'm glad you came on later. I went to the grocery store with the hubby. Oh, nice. Nice. So you've already done that. So you can cross that off your list. You don't have to worry about it. Hi, Netnex. Welcome in. Oh no, what I was going to say is that I think Camille usually goes live around the time I had originally said, like 3-ish my time, I want to say it is. And then also Dee's Creative Hands goes live around that time too. So then I thought, oh, I don't want to step on toes. I don't want to step on toes. So this is perfect. Just a random time that hopefully I didn't interrupt anybody. And if I did, I'm sorry. Okay, I see leaf hair. That's a good sign. Okay. We've got arms. That's also a good sign, but that's not the color I'm having with me right now. So let's go back. Scarf. I don't have that color either. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, come on. I'm looking for a head. Let's see if we can find Sprout's head. I think I did it in here. Thoughts I did. Thank you. We have a lot of giveaways. I've seen all these names. Uh-oh. No, is Sprout not even in this one? That would be just my luck. So I don't even have the right book. You're watching until you have to go to work. Nice to see you, Lydia. Sprout mouth. Nope, can't do that with red. Nope, nope, nope. Stripe. Oh, I wonder if I could do, or scarf. Hang on. Hang on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I'm going to see what I have around me here. Okay. So I have cotton. This is white. So that would work for the scarf. Let's see if I have any pink. Oh, I think I have the colors, you guys. This will work for his scarf. Let's do it. Marianne! Pounce away! How's it going? Yeah, keep the snow in your part of Indiana. Yeah, it's a bright sunny day here in Washington. I wonder if we're actually going to get the winter. Oh, you guys, test it out. I did tell Nightbot. I did adjust Nightbot. Okay, so let me go into Nightbot. So if you do, I think you have to do exclamation mark weather, and then you put like a space and put your zip code, or you could put your city or whatever. And I put it in, so let's see if it works. So if anybody wants to try that one out, that's one of the new ones that I added. So do exclamation mark. I think you might need the exclamation mark. I'm not sure. Hi, Helix. Surprise. I always like to do the pop-ups. I feel like it's like a party. Helix. Try it with the X. Yeah, let's see. Okay. That looks good. And then we'll see if Nightbot's awake. Gosh, I hope this works. Anyone want to put fringe all around this shawl for me? Nope. Just spit. Sorry. That was gross. No, darn it all. Okay. All right. Okay, let me see something. Let's try. See, I don't think we need that. I don't think so. Let's try this. Weather query. Okay, let me update it. I want to try this. Okay, try it again. See, it sucks because I can't test it really unless I go live, like on a private live. I don't know. That's the only way I can really test it out. So this is a good test. Let's see. Okay, we got the drop is still working. Good. Yeah, I think you need the exclamation. How did you do it, Camille? Because don't you have that on there? The other one, hang on. The other one that I do have, oh, you know what? Let me try something else. Okay, hang on. Hang on, bear with. I wonder if this isn't needed here. And then we'll go update. Okay, try it one more time. Come on. Let's see if we could get him working. You took out the exclamation though. Can you do that? Okay, you can do that. All right, let's take it out. Let's see. So the name, you just had exclamation, you just had weather, right? I think I need it to have this query part though. So let's do this. So Free ain't working. He's like, nope, I ain't gonna do it. All right, let's try that. So now just try it with weather. I took the exclamation mark out. If that time it doesn't work, I'll just keep messing around with it. You make it say whatever you want. Okay. What do you have in the description part though? Because I was looking it up and because it gives you HTML like backend code, and then so it's it may or may not be right because I'm just was Googling it. So. But yeah, if you have the backend code, copy and paste it in the chat, and then I can see it and I'll fix it. The other one I attempted was the 8-ball with crochet answers. So in theory, you said we don't need to do the exclamation marks. Let me take that out because that's kind of annoying to have to do that all the time. So it would just be 8-ball, and then you'd ask it a question, and then it like a Yarny related question, and I have Yarny related answers. So we'll see if that works because I thought that would be fun. So you could say like, am I going to finish this project today or something? Yeah, we're troubleshooting here. We're troubleshooting on Nightbot. Okay. So let's see if I can find the end. This was yarn, actually. This one, I think Helix gave me. Oh, it's a glow-in-the-dark yarn. That's cool. Hang on. I have other cottons. I know they're glow-in-the-dark, but I don't think I have white. So, okay. So the pink is glow-in-the-dark. The white is not glow-in-the-dark. Dang, April, do I have enough yarn? Okay, so he said invalid or unexpected token. Well, that's just no good. Well, do I have enough yarn? Okay, so he's not working either. Well, that's annoying. Sorry, guys. I was really hoping to get those working, but I'll mess around with it some more. maybe message Camille. Okay, so that's what you have. Hang on. I think that's what I have too, but let's check. So in the, that's what you have in the description, Camille, right? The $ one. Okay, let's do $ weather, $. Yes. Okay, that is what I have. That's what I have. And then on the top one, you just put the word weather. That's it. I think 8-ball has to be no space. Hi, Kendra. Good to see you. We're trying to figure this out because I have all the answers in, and I did it how ChatGPT said to do it. So who knows? Let's see. So, okay. So you just have weather, the word weather on the name, Camille, right? All right, let me update that. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Okay, try it again. You guys just put weather, and then we'll see if that works. Thank you, Kendra. I'll put you in the, I'll get you in the book for that. How's that? Where's my pen? Oh, da, 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 da. Yes, happy Friday Eve. Exactly. All right, so I have it how you have it. And he is a mod. Nightbot is put in there as a mod. It worked! Did it work? Somebody put, oh, Nebraska City conditions are sunny with a temperature of 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 17 miles per hour. I like that. And you get the humidity too. Look at that. Ooh, Dallas, 68 degrees. Also windy, huh? I like it. Look at all those. Oh, I'm so glad we figured that out. Thanks, you guys, for helping me with that. You're in bed with a nasty cold and a cough. Your 4th one this winter. Ah, that's awful. No bueno. Yeah, you guys do your weather, figure it out, see what your weather is, and then I'm going to write down, because here's February, so I'm writing Kendra down here. Kendra. Da, 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 da. You're from Nebraska? Nebraska. There's AZ Bonnie. I shipped your package this week. I got Mandy shipped as well, so hopefully you guys will get those soon. Margaret's like, dang it. Dang it, Camille. 68. Oh, okay, what's Lana's? Lana's winning so far. She's at 78. Oh my gosh. High 14% humidity. Wow. So I think Lana has got the best weather so far. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know what ours is. I know Lana beats it though, because it's not that warm here. It's fun. Now, if we could figure out the 8-ball, that'd be great. But yeah, I think it doesn't. I don't know what it is that I have to do differently, but there's definitely something that I must have missed. You got an apartment for rent. Florida is 54. You're moving south. So Florida's not even winning, huh? Oh, see, I like that too, because you don't have to put your zip code in. You can put in your the city. I think you can also do city with the state as well, and it should still work. So, somebody lives in a place called Surprise. Whose is that? Is that yours, Kimberly? Surprise! I live in Surprise. When Gus reminding me that tornado season is next. Oh, yeah, I could go without that. Wow. Yeah, let's just go to Lana's house. I think that sounds the best. That's a good plan. Okay, let me get back to where my scarfy bit was. There it is. Okay. Belgium, 30 degrees. That's freezing. Whew. Yeah. No bueno. Very cold, very cold. I also need to fix this. I'm guessing it was a kitten that did this, but look, my thing from D and Lana got me. It like all came apart. I'm almost, I could probably with 100% certainty say that the kittens played with it because it was anything hanging, my earrings, my hair when it's wet especially, it is like a toy for them. Just zip or city. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're on our way, Lana. I hope you're ready. Clear the room, clear the space. Yeah, crochet party at Lana's. I like it. All right. Now I need a crochet hook. Let's see what I've got around me here. Well, I'll be sitting there like super hot. My hair will be permanently up because I will be too hot for sure. All right. I am trying to see if I have a good hook size for this because I'm pretty sure these are all either too small or too big. I feel like Goldilocks. This one's too small, but this is too big. Where's my just right hook though? Where's my just right hook? I got a 3.5. That would probably be fine. I'll just do that one. It's just the scarf part anyway. Did BB pop in? Hi, BB. 77 is getting a little too hot for me though. Camille, it gets so much hotter than that in Texas. I know because I visited there and it was, I want to say it got up to 112 or some craziness like that. I only lasted I don't even know if it lasted a week. I was supposed to be there for 2 weeks with my uncle. We were visiting another uncle and in Abilene. And yeah, I think I lasted about a week. I was having horrible headaches every day from that heat. Hi, Cammy. How's it going? What you working on? Okay, with white. Let me do my chain. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I'm excited. It's going to be, half of it will be glow in the dark, so it'll look really stripey in the dark. Lizzie will be like, what? That's so cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes, we've got this. 81 here and raining. Oh, so that, is it humid? It's like that tropical sort of weather. Imagine me. It's full on summer. It's horrid. I would be like, people used to ask my mom when my brother and I were kids if she raised us in a cave because we're so fair skinned and because we just burn. You just go out, you look at the sun and it burns, it burns us. So yeah, we did not have any kind of color or tan. We just looked very white in the sun. So she's like, no, we just really have to sunscreen up and reapply whenever needed, I still try to stay as much out of the sun as I can. Wait for the summer at 120. Is that how hot it gets in Texas, is 120? I thought I was like, I probably did get some sort of heat stroke because I was having to like lay in a room, my uncle had a spare bedroom, so I was laying in that with like windows closed. It's just in major pain that so many years ago now, but yeah. Okay, wait. No, it's not this one. Wait, which one was it? Oh, it's the pink one. That's right. This one. I got this from Helix, who I think she's still in here. Bling Glow Yarn. She gave me a whole bunch of different ones. Well, this was I won something on her channel. So let's see which ones I've got. See all the ones. Because I thought, like, the only glow-in-the-dark yarns I've ever seen are either white, which I have bought. I had bought that at Joann's, and I made my ghosty guy with it. And then I see that green color that looks kind of like this. So the sort of neon-y looking green. I've seen that. But this is just beautiful little pale pink. I've got red that's glow in the dark. I've got light blue. kind of a periwinkle almost. And then this one is kind of a black, but it has almost like, I don't know if it's would be sparkle or just flicked. It might just be flicked, but that might, you know what? That's probably what glows. That's probably a fiber of some sort of, I don't know, plastic fiber or something that glows. I betcha. Midtone black when I was a child. Now I am pale light. Yeah, you know, I keep hoping that I'm going to somehow tan as I get older. My mother-in-law thought it would happen after I had kids because that's what happened with her. But she's Polish. She's 100% Polish. So she has like nice, you know, tannable skin, just as my husband does. Nope. I burn, I peel, and I'm white again. Company name. Ooh, good question. Okay. Buelling.net. Can you read that? 1L. Or bowling. I'm not sure it's Buelling or bowling. So bowling.net is the where to look for it, it looks like. Hand wash recommended, not machine washable, no ironing, no bleach. Expose the yarn completely to the sun for 15 to 30 minutes. Fully absorb the light, put it in the dark, and you'll get a surprise. I like reading how they describe these kinds of things. Different colors of the yarn have different light sensitivity to the eyes, with white being the most obvious. So there you go. I get a pretty good tan in the summer, but it fades out in the winter. Both kids, my kids, they both can tan, and in the summertime, it's lovely. I'm so glad they got his skin tone and not mine. You know, I still remember like being a kid and having horrible blistering all over shoulders because we'd forget to reapply and go swimming, and then of course it like doubly burns you because it's reflecting off the water, right? Yeah, and my brother and I both, mom would she'd get Lipton tea bags wet, and we just dab them because it felt so good, it smelled so good, and then it just sort of eased that pain because it's so painful. You'll be back from carnival tan. Oh, so you'll get tan more in the summertime. Your hubby's part Italian, and he can, yeah. It's so nice. I think it's so nice. I always wished that I could tan. I actually went to a tanning salon one time, you guys. Let's just say my rear end was burnt. And then I never wanted to go in again because I think I saw one of these scary movies where somebody got locked in a tanning bed, and I'm like, I'm done. One time I'm out. Yeah, you got to charge it for 15 to 30 minutes approximately is what it says. Your hubby's Vietnamese, so he's tan year round. Oh, I just love that. I would just love to have a tan year round. Of course, Gail. Yeah. You gonna get some? What are you going to make with your glow yarn? I want to know. Yeah, so many sunburns as a child. Yes, exactly. Yep. Everybody used to always say, oh, you must be Irish because you have such fair skin and my eyes are blue. And I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of Irish in there. Irish and Scottish for sure. And my hair always pulled red if I ever dyed it. Now it's actually getting more reddish naturally, which is really fun. So, like a tempero. What's a tempero? What is it? Oh, you know what? See, here I am. I'm yapping away, and I am supposed to be doing half doubles, and I started switching to singles. Seasoning. Oh, like seasoning. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, that's no good. And I thought about the spray-on tans too at one point when I was younger. And they would just, I would see them making people orange. I'm like, no, that's not a good look. Zebra stripes with plain black yarn. That would be really fun. So you could have, you're saying do regular black yarn and then do the white that's glow. That would be fun. My dad is back with green guys. What's green guys? My dad is maybe black with green, guys? Oh, green eyes. I'm like, is that a business that he works at? Oh my gosh. Right? You're so Irish white. Where's the Cherokee? But I used to tan all the time, tanning beds. Yeah. the, the skunk's cousin look is overrated. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. I used to color my hair. I used to all the time. The first time I colored it was in junior year of high school. I did pomegranate red and I cut it really short. And I came back from having long hair that was my natural color sophomore year to junior year. It was like super, super short. And then it was red. And people were like, whoa, that's a big change. I loved it though. It was fun. And then I went dark brown. So remember the baby. Oh yeah. My mom talks about the baby oil. She was like, just like frying an egg. Yeah, you're almost translucent, Lori. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel ya. I'm so glad my kids don't burn that easily. Like I've gone on walks with sunscreen, half an hour walks, that's it. And I've burned with fully applied sunscreen. So it's like barely helps me. I think this one's going to be a cute size. So this is the scarf, like the width of the scarf. And if you remember her giant one, I would say the width was probably like that. Because her scarf is one she can actually wear. So I think he's probably going to be maybe like yay big. Is that your grandma's have Swedish blood? Gave up coloring my hair, but I'm a little irritated. This gray isn't more like I'm ready to embrace the crone look. Yeah, my mom, she has dark brown hair, and she still has dark brown hair, and just like the gray is taking a long time to come in. She's like, I just want to be all white hair now, so that she matches with my dad. I'm like, why are you wishing your dark brown hair away? Like, just enjoy it while you have it. Yeah, the baby oil. Oh my gosh. Oh, gotcha. I've always been very fascinated with how the genes mix and you get like, I mean, I had a friend who was pale skinned, and this is in Florida when I was working there, and her husband was African American, and then they had 3 kids. The eldest daughter, she was kind of a mid-tone. The middle daughter, pale skin, just like her mom, and then the son was probably, I think he had the darkest of the 3 kids. But it's like fascinates me, you know. And sometimes you get them with blue eyes, and it's like, oh, they're gorgeous children. So pretty. Okay, so I finished one row, you guys. This is how it goes. That's okay. We've got this. We've got this. Changing to pink. Okay. So we are half double crocheting again. Platinum blonde hair to blend with grizzle. I did, when I went, my mom would dye my hair from a box dye, and it would be the dark brown color because I wanted it to look like hers. And, but you know, if you dye on top of hair dye, it will just get darker and darker. The roots that are lighter will be the color you want, but then everything else is going closer and closer to getting to black hair. And mine almost did. It looked very Snow White-ish. And so at one point I was like, I just want to go back to my natural hair color. And so we knew we had to lighten it. You have to bleach it first. But we did that, and I looked like an upside down tequila sunrise because the part area was like stark blonde, right? And then it went out to orange. It was terrible. It looked so bad. And it was so fried, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my poor hair. Melting pot of heritage. I think German is the bigger one of them all, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we're all kind of mutts, you know? That's kind of how I feel. Yep. Use the color conditioner. That's cool. I like those. Is that what you use, Margaret? Is like the one that is washout, or that you wash it into your hair? I think those are neat because it's not, you know, you're not like stuck with it if you don't like it. It'll still wash out pretty quick. But how long does it take before you have to redo it? Your hubby's 100% Vietnamese, so my kids always about my heritage, ask about your heritage, and I'm like, it's complicated. Yes. Yeah. I still remember being a kid and having to do that. There was like a project where you had to ask your parents what your heritage was, and so you could figure out. I wonder if the kids still do that now. Native American flag. Sun tanning booths is from Final. That maybe that. Yeah, Kendra. Yeah, that might have been. I think I feel like I saw the first one and it scared the daylights out of me, so I nixed that out on the other ones. I don't like gory movies that could actually happen. So if it's a fantasy base and then I can kind of, you know, I can detach myself from it, then I can do it. But yeah, I have a hard time with, like, I can't watch the Saw movies. I can't watch any of those. I'm a wimp. It makes me sick to my stomach. So like I had to go to see, I went with a group to see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I was like, I thought I was gonna throw up, but I didn't. I'm just a wimp, you guys. You're a total Heinz 57. Oh my gosh. Overtone lasts about 2 weeks. Nice. Hi, Monique. How's it going? You bleach only like every 3 months. Oh, that's nice. So you bleach and dye your hair the bright colors. I have to touch it up like every couple weeks. I gotcha. Gotcha. I think we are all at that point in human history. Yeah. Someday I would like to do like a fun color. Like, I don't know, blue. Let's do blue. Wouldn't that be fun? There's a book series that I loved, and the first book is called Daughter of Smoke and Bone. The author actually lives in Portland. And the main character in it has blue hair, which I think was so cool. It's a fantasy one, so you track 4 generations back. Nice. My dad's all into the family tree stuff, so the one I use takes a bit longer. I've used Overtone, and that takes 3 to 4 weeks. Only wash my hair once a week because my hair is super dry. Ah, gotcha.
What you making?
Gotcha. A scarf. Because I couldn't find the pattern for the red part of Sprout, so I'm working on a scarf.
Blue.
Huh?
Why do you have blue?
I was showing them. These are glow-in-the-dark yarns. So he's going to have glow-in-the-dark scarf with, like, stripes. Isn't that cool? I thought that was really cool. Electric blue. Ooh, I can't wait if you do that. I want to see it. It's going to be cool. You've done bright blue? Nice. The one I use takes... Oh, yeah, I read that one. Okay. Doing purple. I love purple. Yes. I love that. You've done purple. Have you done green? I know you've done pink, I think, since I've known you. I just think it's fun, you know? Why not? Why not? It's not like it's not permanent, so. I just hate when the roots start growing out super fast and you have to keep touching them up. Has a deep teal that I have thought about trying. Ooh, yeah, that would be fun. Can you hear the water running in the back? Don't know if you can hear that. The tub is emptying. So that's what that is. If you guys can hear it. Okay, 1, 2. So I got her Lizzie's chair. I got it to the point where I need to sew the inner lining part. and then stuff it. Then I have one more edge to close. You stick it to your dirty blonde. That's what they always called it for me too, Amber. Dirty blonde. Yep. And I asked her, so the way the chair is supposed to be is you sew together, you know, like a sandwich. You sew 3 sides together, and then on where you sit back on, you smush it the other direction and you sew it up and down, and that creates like a lounge sort of a chair. She doesn't want it to be that though. She doesn't want that. You know how Lizzie is. So she was like, no, I just want it like a mat. So she just wants it totally flat but stuffed, so she could just lay on it. I'm like, all right, well. So that's what she'll get. But banish that voice. What voice? My mom's voice is still in my head that I'm not supposed to. Oh, yeah. My mom and dad have that voice for tattoos. They do not like me to have tattoos. I banish that voice though because I like them. So, but I know that I'm gonna hear it if I get another one. So I have to get the kids from art class. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I got to keep an eye on my time. Oh, you know what? I didn't do a word of the day. Let's do that. Hang on a second. Let me put in a word. Okay. So word of the day is what I'm working on. The specific piece that I'm working on. So if you know what I'm working on, you know the word of the day. So go ahead and put that in. We'll still draw the 5 names like we do normally for the monthly appreciation gift away. So I want to make sure we do that. You're covered. Aw, who'd you find? Pumpkin. Hi, babes. Was she look sleepy? Did you wake her up? Maybe.
Possible.
And then Pie's right over here. Yeah. There you go. Yes, that's the word of the day. Scarf. That's what I'm working on.
For who?
Sprout. Sprout Jr. Because it's a small one. You know? No? No. Don't call him that. Yes, put in the sprout, or put in scarf. I'm trying to see how many more. I need to do one more, then I change the color.
How long are you going to be on live for?
Not too much longer. It's got to take the kitties in for their shots.
When?
So their appointment's at 2. But you can start working on your school stuff. Hey, watch your language.
I just said hey.
I know. You can go do some school though, because you need to get back to it. We've got 14 entries, got to be 18 or older. What else? YouTube is not sponsoring this. This is just...
You smell like butthole.
Seriously?
Yeah.
8-year-old. What can I say? I sprayed our little thing that we got at Bath and Body Works yesterday, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's your head that smells greasy.
Oh, like sweat? Yeah.
Stinky.
Blackout again? Scarf, get it in. Yes, get it in there.
Can I put it in?
No? You're not 18.
So?
Although I know where you live, so. Oh my gosh. You're back, Cammie. I see you. Did you get kicked out? Is that what you mean? You got kicked out of the party? Almost to the point of switching over to the glow-in-the-dark yarn. All right, so we've got 17 entries. So this will be for the monthly appreciation gift away. I have not shown it yet because I'm still working on putting it together. But I'll do that soon. And then she got new slippers. They have Gigi. I want to say Juju. That's my car's name. Gigi, which is from Kiki's Delivery Service. As we went to the mall yesterday. There you go. You can see Gigi. Black out the energy. All right, 18 entries in. I'm just about ready to switch my color here. Now I gotta see if I can find the end. It's raining nonstop. Yay! BB's upgraded to Frizzy Friends. BB, thank you. Love it. I love it. Now, if I can only find the yarn. Somebody said if you twist and, I don't know, was it Helix said you twist and then you kind of yoink? I'm not finding it though. Camille's been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Camille. You would think that enough of us, you would think enough of us have complained about not being able to find the end, that these yarn companies would start, I don't know, making it just stick straight out so that we can find it easier. I mean, I can pull from the outside, but I was really hoping to just find it on the first go round, but that's probably not going to happen. All right, let's see. So we're sticking at 18 entries. Hi, Tracy. Welcome in. I guess I'm going to open this one and just pull from the outside. Just what else am I going to do? I can't find the end. So let's do that. Whilst we are, there we go. There's an end. That's important. Thank you, Camille. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to put you down on that one. Hang on. I'm going to get to the right page. We're at 19 entries. All right, so let's start drawing some names. Just put Camille on here. Creations. 9 whips. You have 9 going? 9 whips going? That's not as many as I have going, but that's a lot, right? But it's nice to have more than 1 whip going, because then you have time to just think about, well, what feels like I should work on it today. This one, you know, and then you have options. So only works for balls, not hanks. What works for balls, not hanks? I'm confused. Am I missing something? You're almost 1 year old here, Amber. 1 more month. Oh, you know what? I'm on Top Chat. Darn it. Did I miss you guys saying stuff? I think I did. Heard of you. Oh, here. Okay, I heard if you speak to you can find it. I'm so confused. Oh my gosh. You guys are funny. Too funny, too funny. All right, let's pick some winners. So the first 4 names will be 2 entries in, and then we'll do 10 entries on the last one. So let's get to the right page. And then here we go. So the first one is Lori. Lori, you got 2 entries in. Plus 2. Okay, next one up. Gail. Look at that. Good job, good job. I'm going to write your name. This one I really have to make sure I write down, because as I was doing last month's, I don't know if you guys have found this too. I can look up, like, if you do super chats and super stickers, you can go back into the dashboard and you can find, you know, which ones have happened. But for gifted memberships, if you know, let me know. But I did not find a place for you to see that. So I'm glad that I've been writing them down, because if you don't write them down, I don't think that you won't have access to that. So yay. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay, we got Gail in there. All right, here we go. Sally Stevens. Sally. Okay, 1 more for 2 entry. Camille. All right. Okay, the last one is for 10 entries in for February's gift away. And the winner is Sharon. Congrats, Sharon. 2 R's. Sharon with 2 R's. That's how I remember you every time. Congrats, you guys. Excellent. February's shaping up. So Monique got it last time, the 10 entries, and Sharon got it this time. All right, let's see where we're at here. That's the first time you've won entries? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. And I think I enjoyed, I don't know about you guys, I enjoyed doing the wheel this last time. That was different than we normally do. So normally I have you guys in chunks, right? So your name would be like number 5 to 10 or something. But this with the wheel, you get, I would think it's a better chance of winning actually, because you have your name on different places. So I'll stay on for about 10 more minutes, and then I have to get the girls in their crate and then skedaddle so I can go take them in for their shots. You made another, she's tripped and got another cup. Bucci's? Bucky's. Is it Bucky's, the coffee place you're talking about? I thought, was that the one you didn't like, or was that the one you did like? Because I thought there was one you weren't planning to go back to. I don't remember if it was that one though. Yeah, I had no idea what to work on when I came on live today. That's why I was like, oh, what should I do? Lizzie said, work on the smaller sprout. Okay. Because I finished the Kraken. Her chair, I have to sew the inner lining for, so I can't really do that on a live. You're going to lose Lexi's Sparkle live? What does that mean? Huge gas station that is, oh, it's a gas station. Gotcha. Bucky. Amber, is it the one you posted on Discord? Need to work. Oh, gotcha. Oh, you're going to miss her live. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Made the hubby stop to see it in person. Yeah. Barbecue in Texas. I still remember my uncle taking us to a restaurant, and they had something on the menu that was called, I don't want to say the second part of the word, but I'll just say KO, okay, instead of the actual K word. But it was road, fill in the blank. And it was a mash up, I think it was a steak that they mashed up a whole bunch of different kinds of meat or something. And I thought that sounded nasty. I was a vegetarian at the time. I was like really thinking it was gross. And then of course it was one of those things. It was like going to the South and asking for iced tea and not have, I wouldn't normally think that I'd need to ask for it non-sweetened, but you go to the South and you have to make sure you ask for it non-sweetened because it normally will come sweetened, right? Which has been opposite on the East Coast or the West Coast here. But yeah, that one, I'd asked for a salad. I just wanted like a house salad or whatever. And it came with bacon on top even. So I had to have them take it back, take the bacon off. They probably picked it off by hand and spit on it, but you get that at the Texas Roadhouse. Maybe that's where I went. I don't know. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome in. So Bucky's, you would get the barbecue sandwich. So maybe the coffee is just not their strong suit. That could be. I could see that. Gas stations usually have pretty good coffee, actually. I know 7-Eleven, when they have it, they have a really good cold brew coffee. So that's very good. And then you can put creamer or whatever you put in. So I would recommend that. We've switched over to pink. Hi, Colette. It's not East West Coast. It's the Southeast states only that sugar all the tea automatically. Yeah, we went we were driving cross country from Florida, where my husband and I, when we were dating, we were living there. And he stayed there for a little bit longer, but I was coming back to California, so we drove all the southern states, and that's when we found that out, because we were like, whoa, that's how my dad loves sweet tea. I like sweetened tea, but not as sweet as the South. The South sweet tea is like, you know, lots and lots of sugar. You refuse to go to Buc-ee's. I just think that, yeah, it was just funny. I think we were I want to say we were at a Waffle House in Louisiana when we had that. So that would be Southeast. Oops. What? I just won a Lexi prize? Is Helix live right now? Is that what I'm missing? Mega Sugar? Yeah, Mega Sugar for sure. Yep. What did I win? Do tell. Southern sweet tea. Yeah, it's super good, but it's like, woo! That's so sweet. Sugar in anything but cookies. Yeah. I like sugar and stuff. I usually use Splenda when when I make it here, or I'll get stuff that's sugar-free, but it still adds the sweetness. So I do like things to be sweeter, but not like whenever I get stuff at a place, I'll get it half sweet, because they always sweeten the heck out of stuff, you know? Like at Starbucks, if I got a peppermint mocha, I would ask for it half sweet. And they even half sweet, they do 2.5 pumps of chocolate, 2.5 pumps of peppermint. So normally it's like 5 of each. That's 10 pumps of sugar stuff. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh, she hasn't shown it. Tell her I'm excited to see it. I'll have to catch the replay because I'm missing it. Best tea, yeah. Northerner, no sweet tea for you, Lisa. Have you ever tried it though? Or, I mean, think about anybody that's got what's it called when the sugar in your body it's not processed the same? Diabetic. Yeah, there you go. That would be a nightmare for somebody that's diabetic. You really have to know to ask for it unsweetened. Friends aunt's house for dinner. He didn't tell me to avoid the tea. It's like syrup. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Well, I also was called out for being a Californian when I was in Florida, because I was working at the time in the county up there, Hillsborough County, and they had like a breakfasty kind of thing, and there was something that looked like, I thought it was like oatmeal or mashed potatoes. I thought it was mashed potatoes is what I said, actually. And I was asking my coworker, I was like, is that mashed potatoes? And he's like, girl, you're from California. I can tell, because that is grits. That's not potatoes. I'd never ever had grits. I didn't even know what it was. So he's like, I can tell you're not from the South. I'm like, all right. Same with me. Do not want any sugar in my tea. Yeah, if I had to, Lisa, I could have my coffee black. I don't prefer it that way because I do like sweet. Pour it into the hot tea before you water it down with more water. That's how you like it? Or that's how they make it, you mean? Food-wise, yes. Yeah, grits. All you need, and not much of that. Yep. I know, Margaret, you were saying you were eating grits the other day on your live. You were like, I had grits for breakfast. And I was like, it got nostalgic for a second because it reminded me of my Florida story. Love me some grits. Yep. My mom had it, so she knew what it was. But it's too funny. Like it's fun to find these things out, right? We just never know. Like I'm such a blonde. I went to a place in Florida that we were buying a new mattress, And I was like, do you guys sell California Kings here? You know, because I was like thinking they only sold them in California. It's a very blonde moment, but they're like, yeah, that's not exclusive to California. I'm like, well, you extra love them? Yeah, I need to try them. I don't know if I even tried them when I was there. Probably too chicken. Southern style grits with a runny egg and crispy bacon on it with salt and pepper. I like my eggs cooked. It's a texture thing. The only time I've had a runny egg, it was at a place that sold, what was it? It was like a Japanese curry place in California. And on the dish comes so hot, it cooks the egg. So you don't really eat it runny. You like mix it in and then it kind of cooks it as you have it in there. So I don't think I can really count that. Shrimp and grits with cheese or grits with sausage and gravy. My goodness. Okay, Sally, thanks for coming in. I know I have to head out too, you guys, because I got to go rally up these girls. But you know what? At least one of them is sleeping beside me, so I don't have to go looking for her. Put sugar and cinnamon on their grits. Nope, not for me. So you like them more savory then, not sweet. All right, you guys, thanks for popping in with me. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out for an hour. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. I will make sure that I finish the gift away so that I can share it with you guys next Tuesday. And I'll be back to the normal 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thursday's going to be a mess again because I messed up James's dentist appointment and it's next week. So, well, I hope you guys all have an amazing weekend and I will see you on the YouTube streets. All right. Bye-bye.